when we came to see Justin, we were at a point of our lives where Nick had got redundancy, and like a lot of people, at some point in your life, sometimes you have these sort of life-changing moments which makes you, whether it be, you know, bereavement or a near-death experience, etc. And I just think it makes you reevaluate your life. I had already stopped working at that point. Could Nick afford to work? Could we still have the same or similar lifestyle to what we've got now? Is it doable was the question. And I think in meeting Justin, obviously we had to open up about our own personal situation. That was a big thing as well, because we felt that he genuinely heard what we were saying and what we wanted to do. And it all became possible.
We sat down and had a friendly personal chat before we even started to talk about finance. And that allowed us, for him to get to know us and also for us to get to know him. So I think it's very important. This is a big decision on our behalf to have to trust somebody with our life savings.
We went in there with one plan in our heads. We were effectively trying to plan the rest of our lives in a way, saying, right, we've got this money, what are we going to do for the rest of our lives? But he explained that in actual fact, our situation made it possible to not have to plan that far ahead. Really, we were just sort of bridging the gap for the next 10 years, because once we reached retirement age at 65, we had other income coming in, and actually we would be okay at that point. But we hadn't really looked at it in that sense, and I think it's just given us peace of mind in a way, to sort of, and security. And for me, I think the burden of responsibility has been sort of taken away from Nick's shoulders. When I actually saw it laid out on the board, suddenly it was that sort of visible, oh, okay, we could do this, which was huge. Yeah,
I think the cash flow plan gave us a benchmark to work from, because it sounds a bit blasé at our age saying, I don't want to work again. But it's more of, can I afford not to work again? It doesn't mean I'm not going to work again. But by having that benchmark, it gave me the choice to do what I wanted to do. Having somebody that you know personally can help you out, and they understand your situation, and they also know what finance is available and what direction, and more importantly, what risk you're willing to take. Putting everything in the basket of what we own. And we're in this together as a team. You know, us as a partnership, and you know, I think working with your financial planner is also the life planner.
I think it's a very personal relationship, you know, in that, you know, we've got to know you, we've got to know Kathy, and it isn't like a sort of a business appointment. You know, if we get an email from you to say there's a review, it's something. Oh, you look forward to it. You are there to discuss. Obviously, the main thing is the money side of things, but it's everything as well. You know, I don't sort of see Justin and Kathy as just financial advisors. You know, they're people that we genuinely like and get on with and we trust.